I love my brothers to death, but I don't know how to save them. Emotions won't match the words. I don't know how to say it. Crabs in a barrel, but I got that butter sauce. Seats in my new truck, butter soft. Everything but a boss. More like a leader, my brother's keeper, king. You better bow, more knees when you see us. 25 million in my bank account. Tell accounts, take it out. I'm shopping for an Allen while she make a house. Think I'm supposed to change, cause I made it out. No, I'ma share the route. To all my homies scream that they made it out. Share my pain, therapy session, non-confidential. Post-traumatic stress, 2 pistols. Work was in the rental. Never voted except for Rolex.
You would think us coming from a third world country, this, that, and the third, you know, the perception you Haitian, niggas ain't got no sneakers because we playing in the dirt and all that. When we cleaned up and we done running around outside and all that, going through, you know, the gardens and
different vibes.
You feel me? When you sit down and you eat, this is how we eat.
That's how it's supposed to be, every night.
With the family, everybody, it's always more than enough food to go around and things like that. So a lot of times people would think we living in lack when we really got everything we need. Yeah, we living in abundance. But without further ado, acknowledge the guy. Y'all see, this is a whole different setup. I'm here with the smart guy, so we doing different things.
Facts. Y'all been doing, y'all been doing, y'all been doing different shit from the rip.
Listen, I want to start off by saying, you know, right now we in Harlem.
Right.
You know, I know by the looks of it, you know what I mean? We look like we in $1 million spot, and we are.
Real quick, let me say something.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين. Being in Harlem, you growing up in Harlem, what does this place mean to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why do you stay here? Why do you push? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you're doing a lot of different things. Why not go somewhere you can get a farm, a big crib, do all, you know what I mean? Why stay here in the heart of Harlem?
Well, I mean,
to do your work.
I have vested interest here. I have, you know, I have equity here. I have family here. I have family. I have friends that have certain things, right? And then I don't believe that you have to get successful and leave your neighborhood. I think you have to raise the mindset of the people that's in your neighborhood so everybody in your neighborhood can share success. Like my lyrics where I said, they think I'm supposed to change because I made it out. No, I'm going to share the route to all my brothers scream that we made it out. Share my pain, therapy sessions, non-confidential. I'm saying, like, so the things that I applied to myself to make it out of not the ghetto, not the gutter, but a ghetto or gutter mindset.
Okay. Because
you are who you are wherever you are. And when you look at a lot of cultures like the so-called Jews, they build up their neighborhoods. They build up where they from.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always been my thing, to build up where I'm from, build up the hood.
You've been having, you know, a lot of success as far as just your popularity growing. Mm-hmm. You know, and I guess on the YouTube space and just, you know, in the entertainment space, people are knowing who the smart guy is. They loving your antics and how you speak and how you move with confidence and things like that. Mm-hmm. The first thing I wanted to talk to you about is what's going on right now in the world as far as like the presidential, you know, race that we're dealing with, right? Mm-hmm. I see a lot of people going for Trump, especially black men. And since Joe Biden's dropped out, black women have been, you know, some of the loudest voices for Kamala, helping her to raise, I believe, 81 million overnight, and things like that. What's your thoughts about the gender wars? Because I'm listening to a lot of your conversations and, you know, you're talking about, you know, what men and women have to do to come together, but right now it's a separation. So what's your thoughts about the political agenda going on and how it affects what's going on amongst the gender between black men and black women?
Fuck both of them.
Okay.
Fuck Trump and fuck Kamala.
Okay.
They both ain't shit.
Yeah.
Right? So, in order for us to have any type of impact in politics, we have to understand political science.
Okay.
We don't understand political science. We don't have a financial vested interest in none of the candidates. Raising money and giving someone money to support their campaign is different from having a contractual agreement based upon the financial investment that you have vested into that candidate.
Yeah.
So the first thing we got to do is we have to start to understand political science.
Okay.
Then we need to have what unified voter coalitions or unified voter organizations, to where now the same way you have a town hall meeting or you have a masjid or you have a church or you got a basketball team or you got a gang or you got a rap group, whatever, we need to have an organization that has weekly, bi-weekly groups for the voters that live in that neighborhood, in that borough, in that city, or in that state.
Okay.
So now, when a politician is on a campaign trail, instead of them having to go all over the fucking trying to find a needle in a haystack, they go to this one umbrella coalition or organization, and then now you get the black vote from that area, because all the black voters are in agreement with this organization. We know the needs, because a lot of times it's a free for all.
Okay.
You got 3 politicians trying to go to every black person in the neighborhood individually, when it should be one organization. You make one trip and you sit in front of us all. Like, what a jury. And this politician is on trial, trying to get our approval for our vote.
Okay.
So we need to have that. We don't have that right now, so it doesn't matter. Secondly, we need to have a government agency that has legal power to enforce strict penalties for not fulfilling any promises made on the campaign trail.
Okay.
These need to be contractual agreements within the realms of their power. So as a president, you have power, you can pass executive orders. There needs to be an outline for the executive orders and a prioritized outline for the executive orders that's going to be passed once you get elected in, because we backed you. Then we need to have an agency that can enforce penalty if those promises on the campaign trail are not fulfilled.
Yeah.
So because we don't have that power as of yet, whoever gets elected doesn't even fucking matter.
Okay.
Because the people who have the institutions and the agencies, they're the ones who the president is going to work for. They're the ones who the president is going to pass executive orders for. When you look at the homosexuals, you look at the LGBTQ, they had so much power, they had so much people infiltrating the government. So when Biden came in, when Obama got elected in, they passed, when Trump got in, they passed executive orders to protect homosexuals, but they didn't pass executive orders to protect African Americans.
Why do you think right now so many black men are like in support of Trump?
Lack of knowledge.
Because a lot, yo, I got that check. Trump had us up. Yeah, we was winning with Trump. We was getting, money was in our pocket. Trump was giving us that bread.
Listen,
that's the conversation.
So you gotta think like this, right? I've been teaching our people for the last couple years that retirement is or generational wealth. One generational wealth is your living expenses times 4 times 12 times 100.
Okay.
Okay. So if your living expenses anywhere between $2,000 and $3,000 a month, then you're looking at $12.5 to $14 million. That's one generational wealth for you. Okay?
Hey, break that down again.
Your living expenses times 4.
Times 4, okay.
Times 12.
Okay.
Times 100. Okay. The times 4 is a hedge for inflation.
Okay.
The times 4 is to protect you because things go up.
Yeah,
right?
got you. Got you.
Okay. So your living expenses times 4 times 12 times 100.
Okay. And the 100 is
100 years.
100 years.
I need to outlive my net worth.
Wow, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, my net worth needs to outlive me.
Yeah.
Okay? So I have enough money
so even before
to take care of my living expenses times 4 for 100 years.
Got you. And nobody's thinking like that, smart. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So that's the first step. Then when you look at what reparations look like, do that times 400.
Yeah.
That's what that's what America owes to us.
Yeah.
So when people talk about Trump giving money or whatever, man, we're owed trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
And we didn't get one red cent.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, 40 acres and a mule, all type. So that means we probably own half this, if not the whole land.
Yeah.
If everybody was to get their 40 acres and a mule.
The black power structure in America will look like the white power structure or the so-called Jew power structure or the Asian power structure. But not to get lost in the source. Not to get lost in the source. We have to start studying political science.
Okay.
We have to start creating our own institutions. That's why it's important for us to not just be mobilized, but organized. Mobilized is nothing more than a bunch of wild animals together trying to not, like, you ever see Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
Right?
Of course, yep.
With Kobe? What's his name? Koba?
Yeah, okay.
Koba was mobilized. Caesar was organized.
Yeah.
You need a combination of both. That's the
saying.
balance. You need mobilization and you need organization. Koba was like, nah, fuck that. Get together, let's go.
Grab the guns, let's go.
You need that, and then you also need the strategic, calculated approach.
Yeah.
But both approaches working simultaneously.
Got you.
We haven't had that. So when you see brothers in support of Donald Trump, when you see sisters in support of Kamala, it's just due to lack of awareness or understanding of political science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about these entities, the Republican, Democrat organizations, you know, caping for our votes? Because that's what they're doing right now. They're going out, Trump bringing Chef G, Kamala, you know, they doing what they can do, supposedly for the black vote.
No, the devil need permission.
Okay.
It's not the powers that be.
Okay.
It's the powers that we let be. A vampire can't enter your home unless you give it permission.
Okay.
We don't understand how powerful our free will is. Right?
Yeah.
Our free will as a people is so powerful that they make you seem like they control you, but without your permission.
Yeah.
So that's all it is.
So it's us giving
energy, spiritual. It's us giving energy, us giving them permission over us. The powers that we let be.
So they have to ask and beg and fight for our votes and things like that. But you know, a lot of people. I was talking to Chess the other day, and we was having this conversation, and he basically was like, "I'm not voting." You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, for what? He's like, yo, you know, he's like, yo, what's my vote gonna really do? Like, you know, they got the electoral colleges, all of this shit. So it's like, at this point, why even vote? What's your stance on voting, or young black men voting, or
vote
thinking?
For what?
Yeah. So you rhyme with Chess? You like, hell yeah?
I'm not saying I'm rhyme with Chess. I don't know the whole thing.
Yeah. I got you. As far as him saying he not voting, our votes don't count.
I never connect. I'm saying just from me as an individual.
Got you.
Smart guy. Shout out to Chess. Big fan of him too.
Yeah.
We don't have the power structure in place to get the maximum benefit of voting.
Yeah.
It's not just voting. You understand?
Yeah.
So if we don't have our own police department, what's to stop a white supremacist that has infiltrated the police department from murdering one of us? You're going to the wolf as a hen, saying, "Stop eating me! Stop eating us! Stop eating us!" You're a zebra going to a pack of wild, hungry hyenas, saying, "Stop eating me! Stop eating me!"
Got you. It's in their nature.
You're a baby monkey swimming in a fucking
Shark Tank?
No, swimming in the water with a bunch of alligators. Talking about, "Don't eat me, let's be friends."
Yeah.
You know how that's gonna turn out.
Yeah, they're gonna eat.
They're gonna rip your whole fucking face off.
Yeah.
And this is what happens. We're the only oppressed group of people living in the land of our Holocaust, expecting the motherfuckers that put us in the Holocaust to emancipate us or free us or to abolish the actual Holocaust. The so-called Jews had to leave Germany. Okay?
Yeah.
This is our Hitler. Right now, what we're dealing with. This is our Hitler. We're in our Germany. This is why they sweep. This is why they don't tell you in school, yo, get dual citizenship. You want to teach me a second language, but you don't want to teach me my original language. You want to teach me French and Spanish.
Yeah.
You're trying to psychologically colonize me or prep me for, or prep me for oppression or to prep me to be, you know, colonized, right? So we gotta leave America. Nobody want to have that conversation. Look, South Africa is colonized.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but white people out there, motherfucker.
Really?
They got some restaurants where they not even letting black people in South Africa.
Really?
And what the whites are trying to do now is they trying to colonize West Africa and keep us distracted, worrying about America. Fuck America. Fuck America. Motherfuckers act like I got a right to say fuck America.
Yeah.
We fought every war. We dealt with every systemic racism.
Yeah.
We dealt with prejudice. We dealt with biochemical warfare.
Yeah.
We still dealing with that shit now. We dealt with crack. We dealt with every fucking thing you name.
Yeah.
Not to get no appreciation.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, in Africa, it's the most beautiful place in the world. You kill yourself trying to get a house in America that you don't even own.
Yeah.
That same money you get for a fucking house in America, a decent sized house, you'll have a fucking estate in Africa.
Yeah.
Or in Haiti.
Facts.
And Haiti's independent because it's protected by voodoo. They can't get that. So what they trying to downplay? We should be building all these so-called basketball players talk about all this money and shit like that. Motherfuckers should be going to Haiti, going to DR, going to Ghana, going to Senegal, going to Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going to Mali. Right? And living and moving.
Yeah.
And building communities.
Yeah.
And working with those governments out there.
Yeah.
America is never going to relinquish their vice grip on the necks of our people.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. And it's not nothing that you could vote in the end of a Holocaust.
Yeah.
It's not you could vote in the end of racism. It's not, oh, I could vote in the end of these so-called white motherfuckers that are afraid to be genetically annihilated by us. They fear us.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
This has been over 400 fucking years of fucking war. And you think these motherfuckers is going, yo, Kamala's the president, it's over.
Yeah,
Donald Trump's the president, we're good. No.
Yeah, what happened with Obama?
It's a game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So again, we're not taught political science. We're not taught politics. They don't teach us this in our schools. They don't teach us this in our religious centers.
Yeah.
It don't happen that way.